92.7 FM, Dance Factory Radio, Saturday night in Chicago, and we are pumping out Chicago's hottest dance hits. It's Louis 2 Live with a very special guest on the phone line tonight. We have singer, songwriter, dance, pop star. The sky's the limit as far as what I can see so far. We have the lovely and talented Shab on the line today. Shab, how you doing?
Hi, Louis. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for joining us tonight. You know, we're playing your record, What I Do, and it's getting quite a response. So we just had to get you on the phone tonight and talk about it.
That's so cool. I'm so happy that people are liking it.
Jumping for joy, I would imagine. I mean, how does it make you feel when you hear your record is, skyrocketing up the charts and people are loving the record? How does that make you feel?
It's a great feeling, Louis, and I feel like I'm doing something that God gave me a platform to do something that I can touch more lives. And if it's with my voice, then that's the gift I got. And it just really makes me feel complete that I'm doing something that I came here to do. And it just, makes me feel alive. I mean, I love music, and music is so healing in so many ways. And words are very powerful.
Sure. And where do you pick up inspiration nowadays, especially during these times?
That's a really good question. I always go inward, and I try to find those moments that were peaceful and fun and beautiful, or lessons that I've learned. Because every day I am growing, and we all are. We learn, we grow, and, hopefully we evolve into more, humans that are like understanding these things more in a deeper level. So that's my hope for it. And so it comes from you, it comes from my husband, maybe someone I just met. Inspiration is all around us too. And we just have to hear those callings when they come in. And if I hear something I like, I write it down. So things like that.
Those are great habits to have. So you mentioned your husband and your children. When we got on the phone, you were running around with your kids. You have a life besides, being on stage and singing and making records. Tell me how you, kind of combine those two, if you will.
It's interesting because, most celebrities, singers, they start before they had the children, and then they kind of conquer their career. My calling came a little later, and I love being a mom. That's, I would say God's first, family, friends, and I love being a mom. It's the best thing that have ever happened to me. I feel like it's made me a better person. Like, just every day, what can I do for these children, or maybe eventually other children, to make the world a better place? And how can I make my energy, in a sense that I can teach them to love all kinds of people from all over the walks of the world? That's super important to me, and I want to make sure they respect and love every life on earth. And so, trying to be the best mom I can be. But they're definitely my inspiration too. They make me a better person every day.
How did you get started with music? When did you get started with music?
When I remember when I was in the old country, and of course Iran, Tehran, my siblings, they would listen to Western music. And from everything, Michael Jackson and ABBA, disco to like rock to... It was all of it, and like Flashdance, Footloose, all these different movies. I didn't even speak the language, but I loved the rhythm, and just sometimes not knowing the language if someone is singing it, it's like really intriguing. You're like, what is this person saying? It sounds really pretty, that's how my Spanish is right now. And so I'm trying to learn slowly, but I think that's what it was. And it was just my siblings, because I'm the baby of the 13th baby.
Oh, wow.
My mom. Yeah, I do have a big family. There's 7 boys and 5 girls, and I'm the 13th. So, and because of that, I feel like, because I was always a baby, I always looked up to my siblings. And when I lived in Baltimore, I was in high school, and of course, first time rap or R&B was introduced to me. So it was just like all these different things were coming at me. I was like, wow, these are nice. And you just, all the different rhythms and melodies. And finally, of course, now I speak English. So the songs I used to listen to, now I know what the meaning of it is, which is really cool.
It all makes sense now. It all comes together.
It always comes together, exactly.
Okay, very cool. Well, yeah, thanks for sharing, a little bit of your past and a little bit of your history there about Shab. Just wanted to know more about the artist. But you definitely have some hot music out here right now, I got to say. So let's talk about how did you fall into this whole music business in general? Like, how did you start putting records out?
So yes, so I hooked up with Damon Sharp somehow. It came across me, and I was looking for someone to like start producing me in English because I've already kind of conquered the Persian side where, I already had a single out, but then I got pregnant with my daughter. So I kind of put things on hold a bit. And so while I was pregnant, I was just searching for someone, somebody else, just a different genre. And I really wanted to do in English. I always did. But I kind of first started with the Farsi. So when Damon Sharp came and he was like, what kind of style do you like? And he looked on my, social, and he was like, wow, you have a lot of following and you have a beautiful voice, but have you ever sang in English? And I told him, I was like, no, but I would love to. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. So when he sent me my first song, it's called Down to the Wire, which is on Infinite Love. And I listened to it, and my husband did, and we both liked it, and we thought it was really a cool song. And he said, let's do it. Let me go to LA. And I was 7 months pregnant when I actually recorded that song.
Oh, wow.
I was working behind the scene. And I was just doing all these things while I'm pregnant, writing and things like that. So I sent him the melody version of something that I like. I was like, something Middle Eastern beat with like techno maybe, just kind of mixing it all up. And he loved the idea. He put his ideas in, and we kind of wrote this song together. And when he sent me the sample of it, I was just like, wow. Rob and I, we were blown away. We were just like, this is really amazing. Wow. And when it all came together, it just sounded so hot. Yeah, we loved it.
Now, how was your success when you weren't singing in English? I just wanted to backtrack a little bit.
Sure. So my brother is a pretty famous singer in Iran. I think he's had like 10 albums by now. He writes his own stuff too, and he's done some, but it's all in Farsi. So when I told him I wanted to do this Farsi thing, he was really excited for me, but I didn't really tell my family. I kind of like did the record, and then they were like, what? You have a record out? My brother was actually a little upset at first. I was like, no, I honestly didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to tell anybody. And someone's going to say, well, they would discourage me. I just didn't want to hear those words. I was like, I'm just going to do this thing and then be like, hey, here's the finished product. So That's where I just wanted to show it. I didn't want to talk about it anymore. I was like, let me just do it. So, and after that, I feel like we had some success. I did some performances, and my name was getting out because my brother was already famous, but I didn't want to become famous because of him. I guess, my healthy ego was kind of like, I don't want people saying, oh, well, her brother helped her to get famous.
Sure.
So I kind of wanted to pave my own way, rather. And so when he found out that he was still like calling his friends, and when they knew who I was, they're like, oh my God, you're Shahab's sister. His name is Shab. And, I go by Shab.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. And so they were just like, they couldn't believe like that I was his sister. And they were like, how did this happen? She's amazing. We were just like, how did this girl out of nowhere just like came out, and she sounds so pretty and she's cute, stuff like that. So, but I think after the pregnancy with my daughter, I didn't want to release any more in my Persian music, which I have my album ready, and I will eventually one day release it. I don't know when that day is, but I have 8 really beautiful songs in my Farsi album as well. And so, so we'll see what happens there, but it's nice to kind of feed off each other, and I always love to mention him in interviews because he definitely did inspire me, because I was like, wow, he did it. I know I can do it too. So that was kind of like a little, push on my part, where when I saw that, I was like, it's capable. It's definitely doable. I can learn and I can become better at my craft every day because I really love it. So,
what's on the horizon for Shab?
Well, as you said, sky's the limit. We just got news that what I do is at number 37 in the British commercial pop chart.
Yes.
And 32 on Billboard Top 40 indicator chart. So when I got that news the other day, I was just like floored, and I was just like, I was filled with so much gratitude, and just the fact that I'm being noticed and people liking my work, my music, and it's touching them in some way. It's a blessing. I'm really, really grateful for that. But actually, the next single, there's another one that's coming, which is on this album, but the video is being released sometime in May, and that's going to be really amazing. My director, Ellie, he did an amazing job on these 2 videos. He also did What I Do for Me and Spell on Me. 3 videos so far. He's a super talented, fierce, and just a kind soul,
Music to My Heart, that's the next one?
Correct.
All right, so that's going to be the third sing. Is that the third one off the album?
Correct.
Okay.
And it's kind of like has a Latino, sexy, cool vibe. I just wanted, because I have so many Latino friends, and they inspire me too every day. I mean, they're just such
right.
good humans. They're fun, and we go out. I'm like, I feel like in my other life, I was Latino too, and and so they inspired me to I was like, I'm gonna make a Latino song, something just sexy, vibey,
right.
and so. But yeah, it's super exciting. I'm so excited for you to see that as well, and just kind of get your input on that.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, look forward to it, and everything else that you got coming out. So I'm hooked.
One more news I was going to give you.
Oh yes, please give me all the news.
So you're the first to hear it here.
Oh, is it? This is exclusive right here on Dance Factory Radio.
Yes, no, for real, it is.
Okay, all right. I just want to let everybody know.
No, yes, please. So we do have a special feature on Music to My Heart, and I can't tell you who it is, but you will know it first when I know it, and I will let you know.
Oh, really? A special feature?
Yeah, a special feature. Yeah.
Are you allowed to say is it a male or female?
It's a male A-list.
A-list.
Feature.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that narrows it down. I mean, kind of, sort of. I mean, there's only a couple of A-listers in my list.
I'm sure you're smart. I bet you probably would say, I thought it was that.
I don't want to say it though. I just don't want to say it. I mean, how huge is that?
No, for sure. And I think it's going to be the right fit and sound. And I'm super excited to work with this individual. He's a very super talented person, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I wonder if I should. I mean, I want to dig in here and ask questions like, "How did you meet this person?" But I don't even go there. I won't even go there.
Go ahead.
Okay, so how did you meet this person?
Getting warmer.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I mean, how long do we have to wait for this record to come out?
May.
In May. Okay, so it's not too far. And I'm still enjoying this record that you have out now, so that's perfect.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. The second album, we already have 6 really strong, beautiful songs. I mean, as an artist, as I'm growing, I can see my voice is getting stronger every day, and it's just seeing my own unfolding. It's been jaw-dropping to me, and I'm just, I'm just so super grateful. My gratitude is just so important to me, and it's part of my daily life. And so when we're grateful, God gives us more, So I think that's what it is. Being grateful is the key.
Shab, where can people check you out online, your social media? Where can they go to check all your new music, all your happenings?
So we are on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Pandora, and my social is at Shab Music Official. And as soon as they type Shab, it'll usually pop up, the first 3 words. So pretty much there, and then Facebook is Shab Official as well, and Twitter. We pretty much kept everything the same, just to kind of make it easy and uniformed, so it's easy for people to find me anywhere they need to. And so yeah, we're super excited about Infinite Love. I'm super happy that people are responding and they're liking it. I appreciate all my fans. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you for taking time to speak with me tonight out of your time.
Pleasure to have you on the show. Just real quick, what's going to be the location for the next video?
So
you had the desert at one point.
Okay, in there. So okay, I'm going to give you another little clue and secret.
Okay.
It's been shot already, and it was somewhere in California. And so our feature is, we're going to figure it out. We're going to see how we're going to fit all those clues in there. So those are the only other clues you can get.
Okay. California. All right. All right. I'm getting warmer. Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. Then we'll have to wait for the video in May.
Yay! We're gonna wait for it in May.
Yep. We'll wait for it in May, and we'll look out for all your latest news and stuff as well. Okay.
Awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time, Louis.
You got it, Shab.
You're amazing.
You got it.
Hi, Chicago. This is Shab. Check out my new single, What I Do, on 92.7 FM Dance Factory. This is Shab, and you're listening to Louis 2 Live on 92.7 FM.